Game-Geki.
Get on patrol! Survival units gonna roll!
Welcome to Game-Geki,
It's time for Game-Geki.
the show where DDK has been freshly promoted to R4. This time round, the officially minted Powerhouse World 8, still going by the name of FKNessie, fresh off of the back of wins against Zimtoper and W33, have been paired with World 14, who go by the name Muffins. But before we get into the point race, I want to quickly cover a quick highlight from an event I've not really shown on the channel before, the Vaccine Lab Raid. Idea in this one is to capture more buildings than the opposing team, and from doing so collect points. Whoever has the highest points after an hour wins. So our alliance, Nemesis, quite fittingly were paired with an alliance from World 70 named Anti-Nemesi, and while only a few of them showed up, while the Nemesis Alliance got to work capturing the other buildings, I had the unfortunate luck of choosing to try and claim the same facility their alliance decided to single out and claim. And as a result, me and Wampa Stamper received a clobbering and got our bases yeeted away. You can see my base sitting on fire there. All my troops gone. I'm out of this fight. Meanwhile in the chat you've got Axel Cruz. Can I go burn him? Hulk smash! Steely Phil responds. Oh please do lol, says a bruised Wampa Stamper.
Guess I'll make the first move!
Axel takes to the gathered anti-Nemesi forces alone and begins laying waste to them, sending out rapid death squads of all his marching formations.
Raw power!
Your friend Ada steps in to help Axel Cruz, but is eventually swatted away. The anti-Nemesi start using their base teleports to jump out of the way of Axel's attacks. Escanor teleports in, readying an attack. Axel counter-teleports and unleashes a powerful volley which stuns Escanor.
Rookie mistake!
While Axel goes on wiping out base after base, he's finally joined by PF Redfield, and together they polish off the rest of them, capturing the facility.
Now that's how a soldier should fight!
Yeah, I'm done lol. GG. Axel quips, Wampa responding with a congratulatory lol. GG. Good shit. Nice little victory for Nemesis, heading into World vs. World.
Been a while since I had such a good hunt!
Day 1, Construction Speed Ups Day. Starts with a few encouraging words from El Maestro, I grab a construction buff from the mini, and then we're off to the races. I blast for all my speed ups, getting my base to Aluminum level 1, which is basically level 31. Still a long road to the game's current level cap of Aluminum level 5. Day ends with World 8 comfortably in the lead. Day 2, Research and Hero Files Day. A lot of spinning the wheel to unlock peers, and I'd already collected the files for Sherry, so I can get the points for using up the files today. So I go ahead and unlock both of the heroes, and get myself Sherry and peers. Later that day, I tackled the return of Brad's arcade-style helicopter game, and I've gotta rant about this one. This is incredibly boring. A bare-bones minigame. What you see is what you get. Nothing happens, nothing shoots back at you, there's no bosses, just more static enemy PNGs that you've got to shoot a few times in order to collect their bauble, and it goes on and on and on with no change to the environment. To get all the rewards, you've got to play it over and over again, maybe spotting the odd item to collect. The game actively punishes you for being too eager on the items, only letting you grab so many per run, so you've got to keep on dodging them, hoping that new ones show up. The game likes to hiccup from time to time too, the visuals hitching and stuttering as it seemingly struggles to keep up. On my Snapdragon Gen 2 device, it's a bit of a surprise the game can't smoothly keep up, especially when it looks like this. Then there's the visual inconsistency. The background goes for that retro pixel art style effect, while all the foreground elements have that large image asset, quickly scaled down look, which just makes the whole thing feel disjointed.
Rad, you're a coward and your game sucks. I'm kinda glad the Nemesis gets you.
The day ends with another World 8 win on points. I'm ranking well too, making obtaining Jake a shoo-in at the end of the week. Taking a look at the Alliance rankings, Bao managed to beat Sun in the rankings today. Sometimes it's the small victories in life. Day 3, kill infected BOWs, enhance the jewels on the treasure. I won't bore you with the details. At the end of the day, World 8 still comfortably ahead, but BOW Day, something that the Nemesis Guild used to excel at, is now firmly in the hands of the other alliances. Day 4, Troop Training. I grab the buff from the mini and crank out as many T10s as I can manage. Let's hope my huge army will make all the difference. The day also featured Gator Hunt, Wesker mobs, and another points victory for World 8. It's really looking like World 8 are going to walk this one. Day 5, I use up what I've got left, which isn't much, but I put in all my weapon fragments and all those Gator farmed gear parts to good use to push up my score a little bit. I also activate one of my 3-day base buffs ready for the battle to come, and to help squeeze out a few extra radar missions for extra speed ups. I managed to unlock Jake without too much trouble, ranking at 55th place. The points race ending with a landslide victory for World 8. So the mighty battle for St. Vale will take place in World 14. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for World 8 versus World 14. FKNessie versus Muffins. Looking at the stats, we can see World 8 has a comfortable advantage in overall combat power, with World 8 number 1 alliance Neon Genesis having a 600 million power advantage over Muffin Outbreak. Both worlds are overtaking a similar route when it comes to St. Vale holders, where it's not the number 1 alliance in each respective world holding the Vale, both of these alliances harbouring their world's most powerful players. When we take a look at these highest power players, it's actually the Ladies Master, El Maestro 247, who's given up a slight power advantage to Biscuit Oliver, who, if Biscuit Oliver's kill rate is anything to go by, is a stone cold killer, much like his namesake from the Baki anime. While World 8 has 2 other strong alliances in the top 200 ranking, Imperio and Nemesis to fall back on, World 14 only has Raccoon Response. Alright World 8, it's our battle to win, so let's give 'em hell. I arrive ready for battle, only to find, oh no, I'd become too complacent, opting not to shield up pre-fight, and my base got surprise attacked whilst I was out shopping of all things. A player from the Mill Alliance, Masaru Kuma-san, or Muscle Bear, had led a double whammy of attacks, filling my hospital with troops and half my ICU. A terrible start to be sure, but I've only got myself to blame. In the Tale of the Tape segment, which I'd released to the World 8 Discord a day prior, I clearly pointed out that the strongest member of the Biodestruction Army, Mill Alliance, had a huge amount of kills, which probably should have clued me in that they weren't the most peaceful of alliances. Shield up before Vales, guys, it's no joke. So I splashed 3 days worth of healing speed ups to at least get me back in the fight before I head off to St. Vale, looking for trouble. This first song is inspired by the game designers classing World 8 as a powerhouse world, a dubious honour restricting who can join our world. Let's speed up time now and let the battle commence.
Got the gear.
We join the battle 18 minutes in. In World Chat, World 14 actually presents as a fairly peaceful world, and it surprised them to find out that we'd been attacked pre-Vale. The no mansion attack rules had been agreed between our two worlds after all. We don't attack bases, so I don't know why one of ours was doing it. They seemed apologetic about it, which was nice to see. What was even nicer to see was that Biscuit Oliver, the player I'd mentioned back in the tail of the tape, wasn't around, which was certainly a good thing for World 8. Ladies Master, sitting in the Vale for 20 minutes now. Seems like a good start for this world battle. But of course, I spoke too soon, as Muffin Outbreak enter the Vale for the first time. Taking a look at the occupation times for the first time in this battle at 25 minutes in, it's 21 minutes to Raccoon Task Group and 2 minutes in climbing to Muffin Outbreak. More messages of peace in the world chat as Nemesis Alliance BOW see scant success with the towers thus far. Our target is the usual West Tower, but that eventually gets taken by Neon, leaving us at a bit of a loose end. I decide to go and ask the Mini in Discord what our orders are, to which the Mini says keep trying for towers. Now that can be interpreted in many ways, and alas, I make a terrible messenger as I interpret it as attack any tower. So, BOW set off for the East Tower. And there he is, my old nemesis, though probably should use a different word here, antagonist, Muscle Bear, occupying the East Tower. Our rally sets off past the Vale. Oh, hey, Ladies Masters LTG claimed it back, hooray! Our rally hits Muscle Bear's tower and claims it, getting a little vengeance for the bear's earlier transgressions on our bases pre-Vale. Bow! Lay 300 from Sun, taken aback in the world chat, confused at our taking the East Tower. Sun end up turfing us out of the tower pretty quickly though, but it goes to show, better ask for clarification on orders in future. Time for another song! This one was written in honour of Heaton, who retired from the game shortly after the last World vs World. Heaton managed the world's Discord server news update videos and brought a lot of personality to World 8. It's a shame he's moved on, and he's missed by the players of World 8 and the Bow Alliance. Hopefully these Game-Geki World vs World recap videos go some way to fill the boots left by Heaton. This one's called Newsbeat.
Breaking news. Survival unit, lifestyle just can't quit. You're chasing the score, you want more and more. Bring in the whip till they flip the script. We must not lose. Capcom's breaking news. Newscaster's dead, so here's DDK instead. Bringing the facts when the battles collapse. Stop all the presses, they've raised their prices. Time to peruse. Capcom's breaking news.
You join us once again as BOW attempts to prepare a double rally against the now mill-occupied West Tower. You can see it's occupied by none other than Hunk himself, who's by all counts a formidable opponent. This one's gonna hurt, Axel proclaims as he laments our partially filled up rallies. Nonetheless, they depart for a confrontation with Hunk and are handily deflected from the tower. RTG meanwhile are ousted from the Vale once more by Muff as we begin to assemble another rally. Our forces crash against the steel of Hunk as we're rebuffed once again. Yeah, that is a tough tower, Cody Shear declares. The other one is worse, lol, Axel suggests. It's at this time my ICU is absolutely booming. My forces are in absolute tatters. It's not all bad news though, as Ladies Master and RTG reclaim the Vale. We decide to try our luck with the East Tower again anyway, past the Vale, past the endless stream of glitchy helicopters that appear to be lagging the whole game to heck, and we grab the East Tower once more, enjoying it for a few seconds before intentionally clearing out to make way for sun again. At this point, all towers are controlled by friendly forces, so at 90 minutes into the battle, Raccoon Task Group with a dominating lead at 1 hour and 16 minutes over Muffin Outbreaks 13, it's time for the last song of the show. This one inspired by the every 2-day alligator hunt event, where the Alliance farms for weapon parts. When the event starts, there'll be someone popping up on Discord to declare, guys, it's gator time.
Primeval, that's what we see. Biggest reptile in history. Bigger, badder than any should. This gator's got the goods. Sometimes clock ticking. We gather for the gator, then say see you later. No time for long goodbyes. Round the scaly thing that bites. It's gator time. It's gator time. It's gator time. It's gator time.
Yep, you did just see the whole game literally fall to bits then, freeze up, malfunction, and completely crash out. A quality Capcom product, this.
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway, where were we?
Problems with the plumbing, waters barely running. Capcom is the waiter serving infected gator. So tonight we gather for the gator. Maybe whisker later, our family unites round this scaly thing that bites. It's gator time. It's gator time. It's gator time. It's gator time. Farming, done it all night. Could this grind be alright? Haters got the irons for making good weapons. Thus last night we gather for the gator. Don't let it frustrate you. 30 minutes, how time flies. Round the scaly thing that bites. It's gator time. It's gator time. It's gator time.
2 hours in now, and Axel calls the play that it's time to attack Hunk's West Tower again. How can you tell? asks Steely Phil, as the dual rallies are established. World chat, Axel replies. Looking at the world chat, it seems like the play now is to set up the rallies alongside Neon's rallies, on the basis that if a friendly still holds the tower, the other team cancels their rally at the last moment. Leaves no time for nipping away from the phone to run errands, that's for sure. Muffin Outbreak holding the Vale, hoping to diminish RTG's massive lead, still under intense pressure from RTG. And look at that, Axel's gambit paying off as Hunk occupies the West Tower with only a minute to go on BOW's previously prepared rallies. Looks like steaks on the menu, boys, I quip. Yeah, I do sometimes talk at these things. The dual rallies home in on their target and ring true. Lady Arcana, who goes by Master's Lady, giving a hearty GG for those rallies, giving me no choice but to add "and lady" to my previous comment aimed at the boys. Can't be gender exclusionary now. Bao trying to optimise their occupation of the tower. Hold the door! Axel blarts as Sheer tries to get his troops in before Hunk arrives, but alas his speed ups go to waste and Hunk ultimately busts our alliance out of the tower. RTG back in the Vale now, approaching 2 hours in occupation. Their lead is looking pretty close to unassailable. West Tower continues to change hands between Neon and Mill. As an interesting side note, Hunk appears to be occupying the tower with one party of heroes, then once occupied, sending in a different squad entirely in order to benefit from switching from offensive hero buffs to defensive ones. Clearly Hunk is playing chess while we're all playing checkers. In the world chat, it's mostly joking around, not too much trash talk overall. World 14, pretty friendly. Ladies Master El Maestro announces over the megaphone, "Sometimes I wake up at 4 AM and fully thirsty for both water and lady." Damn what a Casanova the powerhouse of World 8 is. How does it always happen that our tower always has insane people inside it? Steely Phil observes. Interesting note as we wait for the next tower rally to go through, that Bunio, who currently controls the Vale on behalf of RTG there, is actually on loan from Neon. That's incredible teamwork from World 8's alliances. RTG currently with a total occupation time of 2 hours 17 minutes, just 13 more minutes till World 8 claim total victory. Neon back in the West Tower as BOW cancel and rotate rallies just in case Hunk or anyone else from World 14 managed to push Neon out. And would you look at that, Muffin Outbreak snatch back the Vale minutes before RTG are able to claim total victory, but is it too little too late? Meanwhile, West Tower, Nemesis Alliance rally rings true pushing out Mill. Hunk must have been getting tired. That was the last rally of the day for me with my army entirely exhausted. I've checked my ICU and it's going to take a full week to recover thanks to Muscle's sneak attack before the battle for Vale. Knew it, says Axel, who had been observing Hunk's behaviour and calling the shots for when to attack. Glad my PhD brain works for something. And RTG reclaim the Vale as their occupation time climbs over the crucial 2 hours 30 minutes mark, winning the battle for World 8. GG's been given in the world chat. GG you guys are tough, says IceMav. Master replying with, "You guys, I think by far are the friendliest group of people." Tico offering, "Nice work 14, we tried our best." Then Master offers, "May you grow stronger and win next server versus server." And now, to pull a full Shane, burn all the mansions! Nah, imagine. GG everyone, great job. There we go. Not as chaotic a battle as last time, but another victory for World 8. That's 3 on the bounce now. And I received word that the Mill Alliance did receive some measure of punishment for breaking the mansion rules. A whole slew of the mansions being set alight post-battle. The most ardent dissenters in the world chat even receiving a debuff from the Mini, who currently also commands their world, since World 8 hold their Vale for the next 2 weeks. That's all from me. Catch you down the road.